Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is that you are watching today. My name is Cheryl Forehand. I'm one of the Pilates instructors and group exercise instructors here at the JCA. I hope whatever time it is that you're watching that your day has gone well. Today we're doing a mat workout. We're going to start standing. You will need a band, a small ball, and some water. It is pretty humid and you want to keep yourself well hydrated through your workout. If you don't have any of these toys, it's not necessary. You can certainly work through it without them. You can modify the ball with a small towel, anything that makes you comfortable. Throughout the workout, anything that is not comfortable for you, I ask that you just rest it out or modify the best for your body. We're going to start with our feet in a Pilates V. Simply, that's a fist width between your toes and your heels are together. We have a nice gentle turnout from the femur in the hip socket. We'll start out tall and take your band and double it up so that it's somewhat just about the size of the range outside of your shoulders. And we're going to hold it there just so we have a little tension, but we don't want to use the shoulders to choke up on our work today. Taking a nice deep breath in, keep the ribs over hips, and we're just going to simply raise the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale, exhale. Notice my hands are straight and my wrists are straight so that we're not just pulling on this band. Finding length and movement through our scapula in elevation and depression. And two more. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now a little lateral flexion warm up, hold the arms there, and I just want you to go to the side. Notice I am not pulling the band, but I'm reaching the right side of my rib cage over as if I'm between two panes of glass. Coming back up, I'm going to inhale over to my other side. I'm not pulling the arms, but keeping them nice and quiet, and my head between those arms. So we can tap into lateral flexion, allowing our ribs to open. Those little intercostal muscles between the ribs to work, breathe, and allow our diaphragm more space and our lungs more room. Last one. And over to the center. Now we're going to bring the arms down and add just a little balance into our work. Lift up and lower back down. If you feel the balance challenged, see if you can find all 5 toes connect to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to add raising the arms, and exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. One more time. And hold as we add a little chest expansion from the reformer repertoire. We're going to pull back and turn our heads to the left. Breathe all the way to the right. Head to the center. Release that arm. We're not pulling away, we're pulling back. Take a breath. Turn to your right. Cervical rotation. Breathe to the left. Back to the center. Release. Now we're going to put all that together. Arms pull back. Turn to your right. Breathe all the way to the left. Head to the center. Regain your balance. Lift all the way up. Exhale, lower back down. Turn your head to your left. Breathe all the way to the right. Head to the center. Lift and balance up on those toes all the way and come all the way down. Now we're just going to do a nice little swing. Again, I'm not changing my arm position. I'm letting the scapulas move my arms. And now around the world, reach up and down. Notice my body is quiet. My ribs aren't flaring. One more in this direction. And we're going to reverse for 4. So up, lift, and around. Find ease in the shoulder blades. See if you can find that nice movement. And last one, nice and tall. So we now will move towards the edge of our mats, wherever that is for you, and we're going to use the band to help us roll down. Topping our head, just stacking it right over our ribs. Our feet are parallel. Tip your chin. As you slowly peel down, that band should skim your body. If it goes too far away from you, you're leaning into your roll down. Let your head relax and look between your legs. Feel the stretch of the hamstrings. Slowly stack up, letting that band just skim the front of your body. That is a nice tool for alignment. And again, drop the chin and peel down. Breathe. Let the arms relax. They're gently holding that band. And slowly come back up. And now to wake up some hamstrings, we'll drop our chin. We'll peel down. Let that band skim your body. If you can, get your hands to the mat. Drop your band. If you need to bend your knees to get there, that is fine. We're going to bend the knees now. And as you lift your tailbone, look between your legs. Inhale. Be mindful of your head and neck. We all have a tendency to look at the floor. And if you do, you have tension in the neck. So let that neck relax. You'll find a deeper stretch on the back line of your body. And inhale and exhale. And on the next one, we're going to sit nice and easy, gracefully, as I say, and come all the way down. We're going to leave the band there, and we're going to grab our ball. Keeping the ball here, we will place the ball between our shoulder blades to do our nice upper back extension for some spinal mobility. Feet will be aligned with you, center knee, second toe, hip. Place your fingers, thread them, thumbs support the neck. If you'll take a moment to let your head relax, and let it relax into the hands. So it's almost like your hands are a hammock. You don't want the hammock to move, but you want the head to be heavy in your hands. Elbows where you can see them in your peripheral vision, and extend back over that ball. It's really yummy. Exhale. Again, if you have no ball, fold up a small hand towel and just place it between your shoulder blades. Exhale. As you curl up, you draw these ribs together. Your eye gaze goes to the knees. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale back. We all need a lot of this through our life. We tend to sit, we're on our phones, computers, and we need to counterbalance opening up our upper back muscles for posture. Last one. And curl up. Take your legs out in front of you. Take your hands out, and you're going to roll all the way up. We'll place the ball to the side for now, and we're going to come down and start with 100. So curling all the way down. Take your legs, I know, one at a time. And the 100 was the first one in the series of the traditional mat work from Joseph Pilates. Arms up to the ceiling. We're going to take an ab curl and look at our knees. Let's wake up those low abdominals. Inhale, come back down. Now your arms can go wherever your ribs don't flare. So if this is it, then this is it. If not, come further. Exhale, curl. Move those arms as they warm up in the shoulder socket. Exhale, curl. Inhale. We want to look at the top of the knees as we come up. That's about the least stress on our neck and head. Exhale. Now, as we go into the 100, we're going to lift up and hold. You have a choice of leaving your legs or letting them extend out. We're going to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice vigorous pumping. Notice no bend at the wrist. You're slapping some water. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want a more challenge? Lower the legs. Lift the legs on 5. Exhale, lower the legs on 5. Have a little fun, but don't lose the pelvis being very stable and quiet. We have 2 more sets. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Bend the knees and peel all the way down nicely. Taking your feet down by your side. Let's wake up with a little bridge work, and then we start to roll. So pelvis is stable. I want you to find your neutral spine, right where that little gap is. Think of pubic bone to belly button, and I want you just to give me a pelvic lift, and my hand is gently being squeezed by my low back. When I say gently, it's not hard. And forward. So just enough to feel that. We're waking up the transverse abdominals and the multifidi and telling our brain where our articulation starts. It does not start in the middle of the back. It starts here. It ends here. Imagine a marble rolling into that belly button. Inhale, lengthen. One more time. Now roll it and hold. Now push through the feet and start to lift your hips, but find each vertebrae one at a time. Imagine your knees are reaching away. Shine the light. Feel the gluteal folds. Feel the open hips. Take a breath. Soften through the breastbone first. Draw your ribs together and melt, draping the spine one vertebrae at a time. And once you get to your waist, you lengthen back out, just like we started. We tip the pelvis, low back down, roll all the way up, reach those knees up, 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 and away. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, soften, 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 all the way through, one vertebrae at a time, to your waist, and lengthen. We're going to do just one more, and curl, because roll-ups are just the same thing, but from a seated position. Articulating through the spine, and drape, draw the ribs, come all the way down. Give your spine that time to open up. With Pilates, it's not about fast. If it's fast, you're bypassing all the small muscles that are supportive of the big. Take your legs all the way out in front. If you need to roll over to your side for your first roll up, go right ahead. Reach up, flex your feet, zip the legs, lift your head, and just simply roll up nice and easy. We're going to grab our band. We're going to place our band nice and wide right across the balls of the feet, keeping the feet nice and flat, zipped up nice and tall. We're going to do some upper body work here today. So this also assists us with roll down. So our arms are not choked. Notice I don't want to use this. I just want to give myself a little tactile. Pubic bone to belly button. We just did that on our backs. And we're going to stack back up. So imagine that same pelvic tilt without the shoulders and just using the lower abdominals and lower back muscles. Now we're going to do that again, and we're going to curl down just a little more. Remember, you're not pulling, you're just finding that articulation. We're going to stay right there, and we're going to curl through, pull through your abdominals, round up and over, slow, slow, slow. So if you're not to the roll-up stage, this is a great way to get strong over time, and roll-ups become so much easier. We're going to curl. We're going to come down. We're going to find our middle back. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl, roll all the way up. And while we're here, we're going to play with some arms. Let's cross the band. Again, we don't want to be choked up. You don't want to see skinny here. You want to see nice and loose and just a little bit of give. Curl back. Curl back. From here, elbows up. Elbows should be above the wrist to activate the triceps. And pull. Drawing the shoulder blades together. Exhale. 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 Pull those abdominals in. Give me some nice rowing. Last one. Arms out. And come all the way up. Nice and tall. So you are bringing yourself up, not pulling up. We're going to do biceps. We're going to curl down. Find that nice curl. Palms up to the ceiling. And in. sure we're still crossed. Arms straight. Use your torso and core to find that challenge place. Now I just want you to rotate and come back and rotate to the other side. Only thing rotating is the ribs and the ribs. Now if you're not sure and your shoulder's trying to do the work, keep the arms straight and rotate just the ribs. And see if that helps get you out of the arms. Oh, it did me. Should be deep in those abdominal muscles. The obliques are working. Yes, take a breath. Roll all the way up. We're going to let that band go. Take a breath. Arms out. Curl all the way down, down, down. And reach back behind us. We're going to grab that ball, place our feet to the mat, and do just a baby hip mobility series today. Find the ball, place it right under the sacrum. That means it should not be on your waist, nor should it be on the tailbone that you feel. Hands by your side. Wider gives you more stability. Inside towards your body gives you more challenge. Lift one leg up to the ceiling and lift the other leg. You want those ankles directly over the pelvis and find that moment where you can quiet everything down. Ooh, I'm shaking. And you want to flex at the ankles and point. If the legs are closer to your body, you've turned off your abdominals. So we do want this straight line from ankles to hip. And if you breathe deeply, you will find the quiet. Oh, let the brain work with your body. Oh, I'm quieting down. How are you doing? So we're going to point through the feet and we're going to scissor and scissor. And the leg coming towards you does not go as far as the one going away from you. Makes sense, right? And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. And both legs are going to come together. Heels together, toes apart, flex. I want you to open out. Stretch those midline adductors, medial calves, medial hamstrings, point, and come back in. Inhale, open, point, exhale, close. Inhale, open, point. This is control. If you go fast, you are going to miss the stability of the pelvis, which is your core work. And one more, and hold. Now bicycle today. Bend the knees so they're directly over the hips. You're going to take one leg out. Notice I'm going to drop him low, let the toes find the floor, and then bend the knee. And the other will go out. So it's not from here. It's a reach. It's a graze. It's a reach. It's a drape the floor. Just graze it. Find it. Open the front hips. Activate your hip extensors. Last two. Good. Last one. And both legs together. Lower legs relax. Again, find that angle. Relax lower legs, and you're going to let the legs lower without touching. Exhale, pull up with that ball being quiet. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull up. We're waking up the transverse abdominals. Getting ready to go into our series of 5. Yeah. The most anticipated part of the mat work. And 2 more. One more time. Exhale. Lower leg, lower leg. Lift the hips up. Take that ball, put it to the side, hoping that you feel a little yummy, and even where you find your neutral spine much easier. From here, lift your legs into tabletop as we move on to the series of 5. Arms up to the ceiling. So we prepped with 100 without curls, so we're going to do 2 to set us back up. Exhale, curl, look at your knees. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, hold. Take one leg out. Hand here, single leg stretch. The other hand to the outside shin. You can pull or make it light, okay? Pulling is easier, light is harder. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Even more harder, arms up and reach. So I'm giving you some challenges along the way. Also, how do we start? Exhale, 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 knees in. Keeping the eye gaze on the top of the knees. Keeping yourself lifted without letting the upper body bobble. Hands to the outside, double leg stretch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, circle. Inhale, extend. Make it easy. Pull in. Make it harder. Exhale, in. Make it harder. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You find what you would like to do. Inhale. Try them all. See how they feel. 2. Exhale. 1 more. And hold. Single straight leg. Leg up. Leg out. Pulse for 2. Switch. Grab the hamstring if you need. Last one. Knees in. Come all the way down and rest. Let your feet relax. Don't let them drop. Turn your head left and right, right and left. Just to get those scalenes to relax a little bit and your neck muscles. Relax. We are now going into back to the hand position we had earlier. Thumbs support the neck. You're going to place your hands, thumbs under, curl up, look at your knees, and find the head in the hammock. So that's what I want you to imagine. The hands don't move, but the head is heavy. Curl up. Let the lower legs relax, double femur arcs we did on the ball, but now we're adding an element of difficulty. Hopefully you feel this wake up very deep, quick, as we prepare for double straight leg stretch. 2 more. And hold. Double straight leg. So I just showed you a modification, a warm up, and now it's exhale, pull up, and you want to feel that, not the hip flexors. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees. Come into nice 90 as we prepare for crisscross. 1 armpit faces a knee. The elbow does not cross. You take that same leg out. And we're going to rotate the ribs only. So the arms follow the ribs as you lift and rotate. And rotate. And rotate. And how do you modify? You leave your legs quiet and just do the upper body. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. 2 more sets. Breathe. Breathe. Last set. Knees in. Hold it up. Drop a foot, and extend all the way out. Woo! Taking a moment for a nice spine twist. Drop both knees over. Shoulders are down. Feel the stretch through the spine. Inhale. As you exhale, use the abdominals and the breath to bring you around, not the legs. Exhale. Inhale over. Exhale. Inhale over, exhale, and inhale over. From here, we'll just roll over to our side and prepare for side lying, keeping your ball handy as needed. So we're going to lie down along the back edge of our mat to start with, okay? And down. Head positions, I'll cover them now, and then you can pick here and pick on the other side what you like. Level 1. If you want, you can be here with your elbow and shoulder in alignment, or you can be here. So you find what you like. Your hand can be here, here, or here for the most difficult. Today I'm going to choose between here and here. You pick what you like. Come forward and change it as you do the work. You can change out. Lift and lower. Notice my feet are flexed. I'm working through the abductors, your glute med and glute med, up. And I'm not lifting any higher than the hip, because if I do, this is going to move, and that's all back. We don't want that. Now hold it here. I want you to kick for 2, point the foot, come back 1. Kick, kick. When you come back, take a moment and just find that crease, and that's all you come back. And then kick, kick, crease to the back. 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 2 more. Kick, kick, crease to the back. Last one, and hold it back. Flex that foot, my favorite, heel circles. So note this leg is behind the bottom leg. Circle. Again, I hope you're feeling this area, which is your abductors. Reverse. Circle. Circle, keep lifted. Circle, 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 and hold. Stack your legs. Take your arm down now for a little passe work. You're going to turn out and drag that leg in. You're going to lift that leg straight up, flex at the heel, drag it back down. Make sure you keep this lifted where my hand is. Point, lift, flex, and down. Point, lift, flex, and down. Now with the passe, we're going to point, we're going to bend, we're going to scoop down. We're going to lift, we're going to bend the knee, we're going to slide down. We're going to lift, bend, slide down. Last one, lift, bend, and slide. Now take that top leg over and take the other one back so you're back into a straight body. Find this leg and bring him closer to you if needed. Bottom leg, flex, lift, 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 lift. Feel that stretch on this side. Press, 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 and hold, and point. Small circle, circle. Find that upper adductor work. Reverse, circle, 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 and hold. Bring the knees in for a little clam. Feet will come up. Lift your waist. The hips are not allowed to go anywhere. It's open that clam and close. I want resistance as you close. Open, close, open, close. One more time. And now I want you to press up, press away. You're pressing something to the ceiling. Press, 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 and hold. Come down all the way and extend. Take the top leg forward and back. Take your ball, and let's lay right on the ball for some side sit-ups. And from here, arms over, behind your head, holding, and they're small. Lift. Lift, lift, and lift. Beautiful. Take that bottom arm, take the top, and reach. Oh. We're going to roll over to the front of our body, take that ball, and park it because we are going to use it again in a moment. I will leave it right there. So we're going to be down. We're going to take our forehead. If you need a towel to put it on, you can. But we need to float it right above the mat. Take our hands behind us. Heels touch, toes apart. If your back is tight, feel free to open the legs a bit. We're going to lift the heart for dart, and we're going to lower. Lift the heart, lift the arms. Come back down. Lift the heart, lift the arms, lift the thighs, and the legs off. Come down. Now all together, we're going to lift, and we'll pump, 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 pump. 4, 3, 2, hold, come all the way down. Inhale, lift, pump, 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 pump. 4, 3, 2, hold, come all the way down. One more time, and lift, pump, 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 pump. 4, 3, 2, hold, come all the way down. Here, take your hands, stack them on top of each other, and rest your forehead. Legs to parallel, and I want you to find the lift of a thigh off the mat just to activate the gluteal fold and not let the back move, or the pelvis. Lower, other leg. Lift. My head is down resting. I'm just talking to you. And lower. You are paying attention to this pelvis not moving. And lift, and lift. We're doing back swimming. Lift both legs and swim, and the thighs barely lift the floor, but notice the pelvis doesn't move. Shoulders relaxed. Press, 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 and hold. Come down. Widen your feet a bit, and I want you to bring those legs in and heels together. So heels are together, your knees are wide, you look like a little frog or grasshopper, we should say. We're going to lift the thighs up. We're going to lower down. We just lift enough to find the gluteal fold, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Now I'm going to add the ball today. If you can't reach back there, or you don't want to use it, then please don't. We're going to place that between my ankles. So my feet are clear, and I'm still pointing. My forehead is resting, and I'm going to lift and lift and lift and lift. I'm only lifting enough to get my thighs off the ground. Hold it. Press the ball, squeeze the ball, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and extend. Lower the legs, lift the legs, lower the legs, lift the legs, lower the legs, lift the legs, and 4, 3, 2, and hold. Another way to feel if your pelvis is moving, forehead resting, place your hands at the pelvis, and you feel more connection maybe at the glutes, and pump, 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 pump. This is in check to make sure that pelvis isn't moving. Oh, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You have 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. You can extend. Let that ball go to the side. Take your hands under your shoulders and come back into a child's pose. Hopefully, we woke up those glutes and hamstrings. We are now going to the other side. Take your ball, place it because you need it for side sit-ups. Lie all the way down, lining up against the edge of the mat. So we're going to line all the way up. Remember the arm positions, you get to choose. And yes, you can change by side depending on what your body's telling you. Lift up your waist. I'm going here. Feet are going to be flexed. And I've got a tall torso as we lift and lower and lower. Checking in to make sure my shoulders are stacked. I'm stacked. Lift. No higher. No higher. And hold. Kick for 2. And point, come back, find the smile, and kick, kick, find your crease, and kick, kick, find the crease. Good. Kick, kick, find the crease, and kick, kick, find the crease. Good. 2 more, and back, and last one. Now hold it back, flex, and circle. Circle, again keeping everything quiet as you wake up the abductors. Last one, reverse. Circle, 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 and hold. We're going to bring those legs together, come all the way down, and rest. We're going to go into some passe kicks. So hands wherever you like, lift, flex, come down. 2 more, check into your torso. Don't let that waist push into the mat. And now passes, and point, bend, slide, reach, bend, slide, reach, bend, slide. 1 more, reach, bend, and slide. Take that top leg over, straighten the bottom leg. So now your body is a straight line again. Bring that leg in closer if you can. Stack your hips, flex the bottom foot, lift. Lift, lift, and lift. Keeping everything quiet except that lower leg. And now, point, circle, 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 circle. Getting a nice stretch back there, I hope. Reverse. Circle, circle, circle. Checking into your waist. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. We're going to bring both knees in, right in front of the hips, lift, open for clam. The hips are quiet, good, breathe. It's not about how big the leg goes, because if you go too big and you move the torso, we're losing the work in the abductors. Breathe. 1 more, hold it up, and little pulses to the ceiling. Imagine that you're pushing against something. Give yourself that image and notice that that changes how the work feels. 3, 2, Last one, drop, take the top leg over, pull up, place that ball under your ribs, and we're going into side sit-ups. This is my good, fabulous challenge side. Lift, and lift, and lift. Don't be hard on yourself, I try not to be. And 3, and 2, and last one, and come down. Take that ball out. We're going to use it for just a moment as we come back onto our backs and start with some bridging. Take it, place it between the inner thighs. Woo! Hope you're warmed up like I am. Feet aligned, knees and hips. We're going to come up in a flat back bridge. Again, back to the beginning, finding those creases of gluteal fold and finding the front hips nice and flat. So you don't want to be hanging too low. Really lift yourself up. Good, and articulate down. So this first set is really to find the lift and the articulation. We're going to do some single leg work today. However, you always have a choice. If that's not where you're feeling you want to work, then you continue to do the double leg bridges. And articulate down. I'm taking the ball out. I found my pelvic floor with the ball. I found my alignment. I'm going to walk my feet in just a couple inches, but I still have space. Hands are going to help me. Triceps are going to help me. I'm going to lift straight up. We're going to take one leg up. We're going to drop the other hip down. Now, as the hip drops down, take that foot and push through the heel as you lift. And down. And lift. And play with that ankle. Press as if the foot is trying to get to the ceiling. Use both heels. Energy up, pushing off at the bottom. And 2, and hold. Lower, point, and lift. Flex. Lower, point, and lift. Last one, lower, point, lift, then drop all the way down. Keeping that pelvis quiet as you articulate down, one vertebrae at a time. Woo, we have another side, yes? So remember how energetic the heel is on the floor and the energy reaching to the ceiling if you choose. From here, lift up, lift the other leg. We're going to come down, halfway up, push through that heel, press the other heel to the ceiling, reach, and press, and press, and press. 2 more. Press. 1 more. Hold. Pelvis is stable. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift up. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift up. Last one. Point. Lower. Flex. Bend. Come down. Hips are quiet. Articulate down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Lovely. Legs are out in front. Zip them up. Arms to the ceiling. Lift head, neck, and shoulder. Please be sure you're getting water as you need it. Round over and stretch. Woo! We're going into some planking, hiking, and then some single leg arabesque to finish up to standing. So let's roll on over to all fours. Hands underneath our shoulders and knees. So you always have whatever modification you need in your plank work. Hover, we'll do a few of those. So wrist under the shoulders, take the leg out, and find the plank. Now you don't want the hips dragging, and you don't want them to the ceiling. You want to find this beautiful long line and hold it long. Now we're going to pike. So we're going to lift the tailbone up, ears beside your arms, and then come back down. So watch that head and neck. Don't let it hang. And come down. And pike. And plank. And pike. And plank. Drop a knee, and rest. So let's try forearms. We're going to come down to the forearms. We might do a little hover here. So a hover plank, take one leg out, take the other leg. It's closer to the floor. Less stress on the wrist, but it's harder, I find. So we're going to shift, look at my heels. I'm toe, press the heels back. I'm rocking in my plank. 3, breathe. 2, breathe. Last one. And in. Drop a knee, come back in. All right, so you have choices of the arms. I'm going back to my wrist. I'm leaving it up to you. Toes tuck under. I'm going to come out one, and then come into a pike. I'm going to lift the leg, turn it out, but my hips need to look forward at the mat. So my shoulders are looking evenly at the mat, and I'm just rotating from the hip. Lower, lift, a little arabesque, lift, one more, and lift, and down, parallel. My hips are squared, my chest is squared. I rotate from my hip socket as I lift, lower, lift, lower. Notice if the elbows try to bend. The head is square between the arms. The last one, come in, drop a knee, and rest. We're going to come back up, take a leg, woo, come up into that pike, walk out our feet, one at a time. Keep that head and ears aligned with your arms. Reach, and drop. Walk your hands in. Let your head hang like we did in the beginning. Whew. Let the arms dangle. So if you come up a little bit more, you'll find the ease of the shoulder socket. Let them relax. You just did a lot of work in place. Head drops. Slowly come all the way. Up. Roll back. Let's grab your band to finish our standing balance work. And we'll drop the band as we finish standing. So heels together where we started. Finding that nice engagement where we're not pulling, light tension as our arms go back. Finding the ribs right over the hips. A smile on our face. Lift up and see if you notice any change in your mobility from when you warmed up. From here, go around the world. Swoop around and reverse. Notice any change. Hold it, lower, elevate, lift, and lower. Lift up and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. I want you to gently drop your band. Take your hands together, elbows in. If your elbows and your hands cannot touch at the same time, then keep it parallel so that eventually these little tiny teres muscles get a little bit more flexible. Lift up, open up, and stretch. Come in. Now we're going to add those balance raises in just a minute. For a second. One more time. Inhale now. As you lift, can you raise the heels? Keep them together. And open out and lift your heart. Drop your heel down. One more time. Hands, elbows, releve, lift. Open and out. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening. Thank you for coming. Stay well, stay safe, and hugs. Till next time.